property investors, it's really important that we're as tax efficient as possible at all times. Listening to this tip, I'm going to tell you how you can save tax on your next property purchase.
What you can see then, this is an extract of a typical invoice from a solicitor that you've used to purchase a property with. And what you'll see is they'll kind of group all their fees together, and there's one as you'd expect. And their fees, because it's associated with the purchase of the property, it's classed as a capital expenditure, and this means that you can't get any tax relief until you come to sell the property, which could be in a year's time. But actually, bearing in mind most of us will purchase an investment property with using a mortgage. So actually the part of their work which is associated with arranging finance, if it was broken out separately, could be treated as a finance cost, and therefore you can get tax relief now rather than when you come to sell the property in a year's time. So that's what you can see in front of you, basically a typical invoice that you receive. But actually what you can do is you can speak to your solicitor and just explain to them, can you break out your fees into two? So one that looks at the purchase of the property and one side that looks at the arrangement of the finance. And what you've got an example here is those same fees. Again, I've extracted the invoice, they've been broken into two. So the fees have been broken down from the part which is purchased in the property, which is the majority of the fees, and then a small amount which is associated with acting for the mortgage lender on your behalf. And that part there is a finance cost. So even though it's not huge amounts you can get tax relief for, £175 in this case, still the bulk of it is a capital expense. I think if you're purchasing properties regularly, then actually this can soon add up over time. So make sure when you're speaking to your solicitors, you ask them to break down the part of the fees associated with the purchase of the property and then the part associated with the range of finance. And that second part can then be treated as a finance cost and you can get tax relief for it.
I hope you found this video useful. If so, please remember to like and subscribe for further content.